Welcome to the Galaxy Metro channel. Here I am with
Tasya, Teles.
Okay, my first question is for you. How do you think the 100 has changed over the years?
Oh my gosh, I feel like it's changed so much. The first season, it was totally, I feel like it was a bit softer. I think every season they've been pushing the boundaries on what we can get away with.
Yeah.
And it gets pretty savage, it gets pretty dark, and every season I think it gets better and better. So season 5 is awesome. And
with the Bellamy and Echo relationship, I have to ask, how do you think that's all gonna unravel and everything?
In terms of within the fandom,
yeah,
or
in terms of the fandom and stuff. Yeah.
I hope that they have an opportunity to see that, you know, those two really need each other, and that they spent 6 years together learning and getting to know each other. And so there was a chemistry, I think, from the onset, right, since season 2 when they first met, and they've had a windy road. But ultimately I do believe that, you know, people change, and she was cultured to be a certain way, and when she was able to have the time to find, you know, who she really was, that he was able to open that up for her. So that makes him very important to her.
Yep.
So I hope that some people see that too.
The next question is, what would be your favorite TV show or movie that you've seen so far this year?
Oh my God, Avengers, The
Awesome.
Infinity War. I am like obsessed with that movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about that whole world except for, like, I love X-Men, so I know a lot about that, but that was it for Marvel. So I got educated, I watched all these movies, and that movie was awesome. And also for TV, Westworld.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, and with people that want to get into acting, what advice would you give them?
Oh, I think that when it comes to being an actor, I think you have to be really disciplined, and I don't think people understand how taxing it is on the system. So I would say find the best teachers in your town or city or whatever, and work with them and train at a very high level. Think of yourself as a dancer or an athlete or a pianist or some sort of artist that has to practice every day, because people can get really, you know, lazy with their training and stuff like that. So train with the best, and even if that means that you have to move cities.
True.
Yeah.
And the next question is, with the 100, such an amazing show, where do you think you'll see the 100 go next?
Oh my God. I mean, they were asking us this question at the end of season 5, and everyone had such crazy answers. I was like, I wonder if they're gonna go to, like, a yellow planet with, like, blue trees, and I don't know. I have no idea what's in store yet, so I do know it's gonna be really exciting and really interesting. I heard some whispers about the directions that they're gonna be going with it, but I don't know, for sure it's going to continue to get better and better as they do every year.
And last but not least, another 100 question, because the 100 is so amazing.
Yes.
Where do you want to see Echo go from onwards?
Well, I think that I love watching your character get put through really stressful times, because it really tests who their character is, or what their character is. So I think with Echo, she's gone through so much change, and we didn't get a chance to see a lot of it yet, what she went through or what she experienced in space. We just met her after the 6-year time jump, after she's changed. So I'd like to test her as much as possible to see how much she's really changed and see who she is now.
Well, thank you so much for this awesome and amazing interview. You were truly amazing, and thank you from the Galaxy Mansion. Bye for now. Welcome to the Galaxy Mansion channel. Here I am with
Christopher Larkin.
Okay, my first question is, with the 100 from season 1 looking back, how do you think the 100 has changed over the years?
I mean, everyone talks about how much darker it's gotten, and it's true. If you watch the pilot, I think it's our weakest episode. Everyone's clean, pretty, the Earth looks vibrant even though it was destroyed by nuclear war. So then by like mid-season 1 it starts to get real dark, and then it never stops and just gets darker. So I think that's a huge plus for the show and for the CW.
Awesome. And next question. With Monty being a tech genius as he is, do you reckon you're a tech genius in real life?
This is my phone. My parents explained to me how an iPhone works. Like when I Instagram, I have to call my dad, and I email him a photo, and then he like writes the blurb that I tell him to write. No. The point being, no. I have no like tech prowess or social media awareness. No. Also, Monty destroyed all the wristbands in like episode 4. Everyone's like, he's so good, but leave it to Raven. I think that's all Raven. She's the one.
Awesome. Okay, next question is, with Monty and Harper thing, relationship, where do you see more of that going onwards?
I mean, you know, season 5, it's all this, it revolves around a 6-year time jump, and we hope that those two are still together and will weather anything. Because I feel like after Jasper's death, if Monty found Harper dead, he wouldn't have made it out. I don't think he could have handled it, so I think the only reason he's living is for her. And I think the only reason she's living is for him, so let's hope that they at least fight till the death to make that relationship work.
And speaking about the Jasper thing, how do you feel when Jasper left the show?
Horrible, personally and professionally, because Devin was my best friend outside of the show. So losing him up in Vancouver, like we hung out all the time and lived together. But then losing him, I mean, losing that character, I feel like he was Monty's world for at least the first 2 seasons. And so, yeah, it's been a different show. Different in good ways, but that's one of the awful ways that it's changed.
Awesome. Okay, right. So with the last question, what are you looking forward to for Oz Comic Con, and what advice would you give to young actors that want to get into acting?
Well, it's my first time in Melbourne or Australia, so I'm just excited to see the sights and meet as many people as I can. In terms of young actors who are pursuing it, I'm currently questioning whether this is the right career path for me. I think it's just a natural progression as I move out of my 20s. So yeah, I think if you can see yourself doing it, or doing anything else, then you should try to go that path. I think, you know, storytelling is a very noble profession, but there are many other noble professions that are more hands-on and helpful to the world. But if acting is all you can see yourself doing and it brings you 100% joy, then give it 100,000%, because that's what it's going to take. Yeah, and look at Bob and Eliza, 2 Aussies who came to LA and gave it a shot and moved their lives across the globe, and now they're the leads of a hit series. So, yeah, huge risks like that benefit and pay off.
Well, thank you so much, Christopher, for doing this awesome interview.
Thank you for having me.
You were truly amazing, and hope you enjoy Oz Comic Con.
Yeah, see you guys there.
Yeah.
Bye.